Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining us this evening for Consistently Creative Crew's project recipe. I'm Cheryl Bliss, and Colleen Day is here with me, and our friend Kari is diving, hopefully having a good time on a vacation. So anyway, we are excited to see you here this evening, and we're going to be doing the Birds and Blossom project recipe. So I just quickly want to tell you what we're going to need. We are going to need 4 pieces of designer paper, 2 of which are going to be your base. So I'm going to be using the Tone on Tone Orange as my base, and then 2 sheets of designer paper that we're going to cut apart to make the layout. And that is part of the Birds and Blossoms collection. So I just want to share with you a little bit. You're also going to need the leaf border punch. What is it called? It's called Spring Leaves. This is the Spring Leaves frame punch, and we are going to be using a frame punch. So if you have something like the Damask frame punch, you can use that. And our frame punches, you will remember, have this silver line. They're designed to go around a corner. So that's why we're going to be using that style. And just want to quickly show you a little bit of this collection. It's really sweet with little spring sentiments on here. And the cards are kind of going back, the mats rather are going back to what they used to do a little bit with the sentiments in different directions. Some of them are different on front and back, but you can see how sweet these are. This one's a little bit different. That one's a little bit different as well. And those are just really sweet. And these are very versatile. The bigger ones are more of the traditional style that we used to see. Those come in very handy. Those are the mats. These are the stickers, little spring. And I use these on my sample, which I'll show you in a moment. And here is the paper pack. I obviously used some of the paperback pack on my sample, and these are some of the colors that are in there as well, and the sweet little robins in their nests and bluebirds, really adorable, pretty spring flowers. And these are the laser borders that are they're actually double-sided. So like on this one is orange on one side, blue on the other. This one's going to be different. That one's similar. This one is a little bit different, blue on the other side. This one is a little more subtle on the other side. And that's more oranges. Just kind of interesting and fun. You might need to have 2 of these. We'll move these over here. All right, there's my sample layout. And the size photos that we're going to be doing are 2 6x4" photos, 4 4x4 photos, and 1 3.5 by 5.5" photo. And as always, you will need your 12-inch trimmer and tape runner and repositionable tape runner and stickers and embellishments if you choose to use them. So this was one of the layouts that they recommended. I feel like my photos that I have on here are a little bit busy for this, but I wanted to use photos that I already had that I needed to scrapbook. So here we have this. I'm going to try to embellish with some of the colors from the photos to try and connect the colors there. But anyway, this was from Kids Camp last summer. Alrighty, so we can go ahead and get started. So as I said, the oranges are going to be my base, and designer sheet. Oh, I may have done this backwards. Let me just double check. Nope. Designer sheet number 1 is going to be the one that we cut and punch. So if you look at the directions here, you can see that they use the green here, and this is designer sheet number 1. And so we're going to start off by cutting that at 3 inches. If you have directional paper, you will want to be careful that you cut that the way that the paper is going to be going. So if your paper is directional, we're going to be turning this. So just keep that in mind as you cut. Mine is not directional. So if there's no questions, I'll just go ahead and start heading here. So we're going to make our first cut at 3 inches. So we're going to have a 3 by 12 inch piece, and we're going to do that twice. So we're going to have 2 3 by 12s. The piece that's remaining, we are going to rotate and cut at 4. And this is going to create a 4 by 6 photo mat here. And then this will be 6 by 8. And we are going to be using the reverse side of this one. So that is our first sheet all ready to go. And I'll just repeat those in case you're cutting along. So we have 2 3 by 12s, a 6 by 4, and then a 6 by 8. That's designer sheet number 1. Designer sheet number 2. I'll just show you here, we're really only going to cut 2 12-inch pieces, 2 by 12 twice. And the large section is going to go underneath your photos here. And then the 2 smaller pieces are going to be over here. And it kind of makes it look like it's 2 sheets of paper, which I think is super clever. It's really 1 sheet of paper. It's made to look like 2. So I thought that was really cool. So we are going to want to turn this. I don't know if you can see this. Yes, I think you can. There's some little bird houses and little birdie shapes. So we're going to head and turn that sideways so that it's cutting in this direction. So when I cut these off, these are going to go across the bottom. So we're going to cut 2 inches by 12. And I'm just going to double check. Yep. 2 by 12 twice. This is super easy, this one. I love them when they're easy. And that's it on this piece. It's ready to go. We are now going to get our punch. Does anybody need time to catch up with me, or are we good to go? Because we're really just going to cut across these 2 pieces. And I'm going to stack mine because you can. Twice as fast. So we are going to put these into, and we're just going to, these are just going to be the pieces that go across the bottom. So we're not going to be going around the corner on this one. So we're going to start here at the little black line. Right, so you can stack those, push them to the back of the punch, and then I always do this thing that I call the pinch. And then we're going to pull this through and look at the pattern, line up the pattern. It's off by a little here, no problem. Yeah, so our 2 pieces all ready to go. A little area. And if you want to save any of these, there are some sweet little leaves that come off. You might want to save that. Actually, I think I'm going to put a few of these aside out of my pile before I toss the rest in the can. I'm just going to put a few aside in case I want to do something with that. All right, now we're going to take this piece that we had cut and we're going to go around and make the frame out of it. Okay, so now this is where the little silver line on the side comes into play. We're going to line the first edge up to the silver line there, and that's where we're going to punch. And so it creates the corner that we're going to go around, but we're basically going to do the same thing, but make sure you don't go all the way to the edge of your paper. You're just going to cut or punch 3 times. Okay, and then we're going to rotate. And then we're going to line that little piece up on the silver line again. Okay. And that's going to give us the framed edge. We're only going to punch this one twice. Okay, so make sure you don't keep punching because we're now going to turn it again. All right, so we are 2 punches on the short side and 3 on the longer side. And these frame punches are great because anytime you use an even number, 4 or greater, you can create a frame. So you can you can start with a 4 by 4 inch piece of paper and create a frame. You can go 6 by 4, as long as it's even, as long as the numbers are even, you can create a frame. Oh, and these actually are fun to save too. I like to save these because you can put our little our letter stickers on here and create some words out of this. So, you know, you're just going to have these 4 little pieces. And you might be able to, a lot of times I'll just put fun or look or, you know, some little words that make sense to whatever your page is that you're creating. All right, how is everyone doing? Quietly working, okay. All right, so go ahead and clean up my little debris there. And I think we're ready to start assembling. So if you want to grab your papers, I like to set mine on my 13-inch mat. And I just put a little repo under right by my 6. Hold my paper still while I'm working. And this one is actually handy to have your trimmer because this is a little bit tricky to get these pieces to come out exactly the way you want them. All right, so what we did is we're starting 1 inch down on this one here. So we're going to be 1 inch from the top. So get my line back there. You can see that. So I'm 1 inch down, going to attach this piece on this side. And then this one gives the optical illusion once you put everything else on, because it's also going to be at the same measurement. And then at the bottom section, you're going to be 3 inches from the bottom. All right. I'm just going to giving you these different measurements. And the way I did it is I literally did just attach it and then put these right up to the edge. I didn't go underneath. I just went right up to the edge like that. All right, then when you put your photos down, all of this orange is going to disappear, so it gives the optical illusion of that this blue just is going straight across. And depending on your photos, this piece is the one you could do this side and have that like that. Mine was too busy to do that with in my sample. Where did that go? Lost my sample. Here it is. So my piece of paper on this other combination was too busy. So it was going to be the purple flowers are on the other side. So it was too much on top of that. So I ended up doing the purple frame and then the purple around the outside. So you can look at your photos and decide. If you don't have photos yet, just put a little tiny bit of repo on there. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have my next photo go like that. So I just want to show you the way that I lined it up. This piece of paper, these little dots, the little corners of your mat go right in between. You can't hardly see it because of the pattern, but see the two little dots?
Yep.
Corner here goes right in between those two little dots, so like all the way around when you go to put it down. I shouldn't have put repo on there, so I could show you a little bit better where I set it down. See, they're just slightly sticking out of there. See it? And then down the bottom, same thing. Here, maybe I can see it better over on this one. I don't know. See, the two little dots are just peeking out, peeking. All right. So, oh, could you see that? Did I do it too fast?
Yep. No, good tip.
Okay. All right. So, shall we attach or shall we pause the recording? Because I kind of showed you the location.
Okay, we can pause.
All right. Okay. All right, welcome back, everyone, through the magic of video. We have our page completed. I have a glare I'm trying to get off of mine. So I just want to share a couple things that we noted when we were assembling. And so I just wanted to point out that we started from the top. So we started 1 inch down and we attached this piece that is 8 inches. So it went all the way down on our mat to the 3 and the 9. And then this piece that we attached here, we attached that the two flat sides together. Okay. And so that the pattern of the punched part is in the lower part, if that's how you want to do it. And we had some people who did it the other way, and it looks just fine too. So you can do whatever you like. So I did just want to point out when we are assembling this part that we put the 2 inch strip here as I showed, and the 2 inch strip here, and then your space that's left are these 4x4s, and it's orange, the orange paper under our 4x4 photos here. I can't lift mine. So I just wanted to show you that, you know, that's what we're doing here. And then when we place this one down, we place it perfectly to hide all of the orange, and it gives the optical illusion that we have used this piece of paper all the way across, but it's really just these strips, only we're the only ones who do it, which is really cool, I think. So here you can see I just did put I used those little squares and I put some of our letters there, and then I just you know, just did a little bit of embellishing, and I just did a little journal square here, and I got my write-on stickers coming. Those are available again. If you missed those when they came out the first time, you can order those. And also, don't forget, we have this wonderful embellishment buffet that's happening right now, where if you buy 6 of the flower embellishments, you get a sticker sheet, 2 sticker sheets for free, and they're really beautiful. So I hope you have seen that. And the Buy It All Welcome Baby Bundle is also available for 10% off. I also did want to point out that we put stickers across the top here. So these are the border stickers that look really nice right there. And I did want to point out, if you didn't happen to have a border sticker, I thought this border with like the double rickrack, you know, one of the rickracks across, all the way across, would be really pretty as well. And I just also want to share that I did just add a little embellishment cluster here, and a little journaling square that I'll be putting on that page. And we have some folks who would like to share, or we would like to have them share. So let's see, Lynn did this digitally. So oh, I didn't want to add the spotlight. I wanted to replace. Sorry. Uh-oh, now I got to fix that. Hold on.
Oh, wow. Looks beautiful, Lynn.
Thank you. So yeah, this is all digital papers, digital embellishments, and those are from my garden area last year.
Nice. I love all your flowers. I love all the colors. I love the lilies. I love it all. The hosta.
Yeah. Yep, thank you.
Looks nice. Okay, who else would like to share? Cheryl, you're on mute. Who else would like to share?
I think Karen was going to
I
share.
think Karen's going to share.
I'm happy to share.
Okay. There we go.
That's
Can you-
the first page.
Can you hold,
and
push
this
it closer
is the
towards
second page.
there you go. Yeah. Oh,
Here.
pretty. I love that frame.
There's
Mine's
the
coming
first
out
page
very
again.
blurry. I can't hardly. Oh, that's better.
Yep.
Oh yeah, nice.
Nice. Looks good.
That was at Colleen's chili crop.
Yeah.
It was Sally's chili crop.
Very nice. All right.
Oh, wait.
And
I have one to show.
Colleen.
I flipped it to go with my photos, and I'm not finished with my embellishments. So,
Oh, look at that. Oh, wait, turn your right picture. Yep. Okay, you really turned it. I'm like, wow. Okay, oh, back up a smidge and up higher. Lift your hands up higher. Ah, there we go. Ooh, neat.
Colors are neat.
and I did the
Very good.
star border maker cartridge across the bottom,
Okay.
and
And
I didn't
Are
do
those
a
stickers
frame.
on the top, or what do we have on the top?
Those are stickers. Yeah, totally
yeah.
stickers.
Oh,
And then I
cool.
used the Las Vegas travel
Oh,
collection that just came
the
out.
new embellishments. Oh,
Yeah.
fun.
I like it. That looks great.
Yeah.
Excellent. And Colleen, are we open crop next week? What are we doing? I don't have my calendar in front
Yes,
of me.
it's open crop next week.
Okay, so hopefully we'll see you here cropping with us next week, and we just hang out and crop and share ideas and have fun. So we hope you can join us. So thanks for joining us, and we will see you again.
Thanks for having us.
Bye. Thanks, Cheryl.
Thank you.
Bye.